Hi folks, I'm Bruce Wood. I'm the director of the Woodshed Gallery here in Franklin, Massachusetts. And we're having an exhibition by Kathe Kirchmyer. Now, Kathe's here with me today to introduce her paintings to you. And as I looked around the paintings, I saw a lot of beautiful scenes. But once I got talking with her, I began to realize that these are more than just pretty landscapes or nice compositions and good paintings on top of all that. They are actually memories for Kathe. She brings a lot to each painting. And I'd like her to introduce at least one painting to you right now. And here she is. Go ahead.
Hi. I'd like you to know that this painting is Pacific Grove, and it's in January in California. This past January, actually. I had met my husband in California many, many years ago, and this show is dedicated to him, so this picture has special meaning. The thing that I noticed more than anything was how fierce the water was. The Pacific Ocean is beautiful anyway, and the coast down by Monterey Bay is beautiful. But this particular spot is off of Lover's Point, and the waves were huge, and they were hitting the coast in these big white mountains almost, or at least it felt that way. And I wanted to try to capture the turmoil of the water, but also the serenity of the background, the hills and the beaches along Monterey Bay, because I know them all now. And I would sit here when I was a younger person and watch the ocean and see the ocean on a daily basis, and it was one of my favorite things. So when I saw this, I took photographs. I stood there for a long time, and when I came home from my trip, I painted it. And I think I captured the feeling of the water crashing onto the rocks. It's a very rocky coast, and there are sudden drops. The water just kind of cascades into this little harbor area. But in the background, it's very calm. You can see that the bay itself is not in great turmoil. And then behind it, you have the mountain ranges that go back to San Jose and go back to inner California. It's a beautiful place, and I tried to capture that. This is another painting, just one more that I wanted to talk about because it has great meaning for me. We went up to Jeffersonville, Vermont with a painter that I had met. And this valley, looking towards the mountains, I believe it's the Green Mountains up there, is called the Valley of a Thousand Paintings. Actually, all of the great artists from New England have painted this valley in one way or another. And I sat on the edge of this hill. There's a dirt road, and just looked down into it, and it was so beautiful. And it was so serene. It gave you a feeling of the beauty of the autumn in Vermont, but also it was just a very serene kind of place, very pastoral, and I really loved it. And my husband and I stayed at an inn up there for several days. So this also has a meaning for me, because I look at this and I remember that time, and I remember us going there. And it creates a beautiful feeling, and I tried to give you that by painting it, and give myself that by painting it.